Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft Mabeanie, and we're using OBS again because Fraps is being terrible. As soon as I start recording, the frame rate just tanks, and so yeah. Anyway, I got stuff I want to talk about, so I just decided to do a recording. So it's a bit late. It's like, what is it? It's 8:30 on a freaking Wednesday. You can see I've got added another plot to the farm, but I want to really double it up and have heaps. So it's 8:30, I've just finished cooking the sausages for dinner, and I realised I need to eat more carbs because otherwise I get no sleep. So that means that I have to have pasta with my sausages, and I'll probably have some salad with it as well, because what else are you going to do? Phone call with the psychologist on Monday, and I realised I'm starting to forget bits about it, so I should just talk about it. Now, it's been a few days. We went through some stuff that I just hadn't thought about. And made me think, oh, maybe some of this is kind of traumatic. And I can't really go into details about it because I tell people in person, but I don't tell people in... I guess I just don't want to go into it because it's just... like some people might see and go, oh, no, you can't say that, blah, blah, blah. And so I guess I just don't want to bother with it. But if you know, you know. If you don't, then it is what it is. Alright, you need to get off of everything that I'm fucking... Right, who cares? Fuck you, stupid cat. God damn it. It's not a very exciting thing to have in an episode, but at least it's something. So yeah, for whatever reason OBS works now, that's fine. Whatever. It was an interesting experience, the phone call with the psychologist. They were being really nice to me and sort of careful, and it's like, okay, I appreciate that you're being nice to me and careful with me, but I've kind of talked about it pretty roughly and straight cut with the boys at work. It's not like I'm, we don't beat around the bush. But I didn't say anything. I thought, you know what, you do it the way you want to do it. And hopefully we get some sort of result out of it. And it's early days. We've only had one phone call. I'm doing phone calls because I just find it easier. I can just sort of focus on talking. If it was in person, it might be different. I don't know. But I was also under the impression that they might be interstate. So they did this thing with what was it? They hold up a pen. If they, it's like a reaction thing. Whoa. Right, okay. I did not realise that would be there. It's not that I've never dealt with a psychologist, it's that I haven't dealt with a psychologist in 17 years. So it's a very long time, and also this is a different circumstance. When I was a kid, we were working out if I had Asperger's or not. Now we're working out, we're kind of going through stuff that happened that is a huge deal and very bothersome for me, and has been recently sparking some very intense emotions at times. So that's what I'm working on, is sort of damage repair. So it's a whole different experience what it was when I was a kid. It's not really beating around the bush. They're just sort of like being gentle with me, and it's like, okay, you can be gentle with me, but at the same time, I've been thinking about this a lot and talking about it a lot, and only recently I realised that it's actually kind of sensitive to me, not like other people are worried about it or anything. It's just, I just noticed, I'm having issues dealing with it. So that's why I'm talking to a psychologist, and I'm doing it through work, so I don't have to spend any money, which is good. Because otherwise I just wouldn't do it. I would find some other way. I would just talk to the people I work with about it, and we'd do what we gotta do. we've got a new Same Industries recording session coming up. I don't know if I finished talking about the therapy thing, but I feel like I am. Like, you know, we talked about some really, really deep emotional stuff that I just hadn't thought about, like sounds and things. And I thought that was interesting. And I didn't really cry much or anything. I cried a little bit when I realised there was a point where I felt like I was at rock bottom, like life couldn't get any worse. When obviously it could have gotten worse. There are a few areas, like, you know, maybe if I lost my job or something, that would be a much bigger issue, but it wasn't the case. Things are actually getting a bit better for me. Now it's just kind of doing what I have to do, like making sure I'm eating the right stuff, which I realised is a massive issue for me. Yeah, and she asked if I wanted to do another phone call for Thursday, and I thought, you know what, this has been a lot, and I noticed it in like the day afterwards. I was like, ooh, I'm feeling kind of raw, like we've just talked about some really heavy stuff, and, you know, even though I think about this stuff often, maybe I'm starting to process it now or something. And maybe I wasn't, because I was just sort of shutting it out and being like, not that it didn't happen, but that that the best way forward was just to sort of forget. But I knew I would never forget, so it's like, all right, well, what do I do? All right, let's talk to someone who knows what they're talking about, and see if we can get some sort of, we can work towards some sort of way to deal with it. It's probably not going to happen again, and, you know, it's not like I'm going to marry some horrible woman who turns out to be completely evil. I haven't actually edited episode 7 yet. Is it episode 7? No, episode 8. This is episode 8. I wrote in the recording episode 9 because I made the logo for episode 8, which is what this episode is. So I just kind of screwed that bit up. But yeah, it has been a very, very interesting experience. I'm looking forward to the next one, but that won't be until the week that I go back to work. Been an interesting experience going into therapy of some kind. I don't even know what to call it, because we didn't say what it was. It's just like talking about my issues with somebody who's professional. Sometimes people don't know what the right thing to say is. Like, I know if someone told me something really heavy, I would spend a lot of time with them, and it would just be difficult. So yeah, it's been really good to have the opportunity to talk to a professional about it. And, you know, I know people who've been through therapy. It was like, what I wanted to do was I wanted to fix what was going wrong, which is I was having this emotional reaction to something that wasn't even happening anymore. It was just thinking about it was triggering me. You know, it doesn't need to do that anymore, because the root cause of the problem is fixing itself. I did a vlog talking about Minecraft. I want to do more vlogs. I've got another one that I'm going to do, which was a very unexpected one. I recorded it. Yeah, it was this vlog talking about the regions of Aboriginal Australia. Or there's like 3 regions. There's like the Pilbara, the Kimberley, and Arnhem Land. And I thought, okay. It's only because I noticed it. I was vlogging, and then I noticed my freaking... I don't even know if mobs can actually ruin crops. I think they can. It's not the big expansion I was hoping for, but it'll do for now. I do want to do more around here. I want to fix what's going on around here. Alright, so for whatever reason OBS works now, but it didn't work before. And maybe that's like the game being stupid or something. I hope to not get an emotional overreaction to it again. I think it's just talking it through and talking really deeply about it. That's probably, maybe it's what I needed. Because, you know, it's a lot to talk about, and not everyone's got the time for it, but someone's setting aside the time to talk about this very specific thing that I'm having trouble with. We're gonna grab another cat. We're gonna get 2 cats. Oh, you prick. Well, there goes that. guess that does it for this episode of... Let's find out if the freaking tower makes us lag again. Now without fraps, it might not lag again. It'd be good if I had a way better staircase than this really rubbishy one that I made. Alright, up we go. You can see a little bit, it's not too bad, it's okay. Looks like... Oh, I see, I've gone through. So I gotta fix that. We might have to knock that hill in a bit. Because we are gonna go up and over the hill, but I don't know. Not really sure what I'm gonna do. You know, it would be cool if I just made the water come down through the hill, and maybe we'll just have one that goes over the hill like that. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.